So we were moored here. It's a bit of a steep bank, but this is Runnymede, and this is owned by the National Trust, so it's £7 per night more. In actual fact, if we'd gone round the bend, it would have been free mooring. We're going to push on today. We're going to do quite a bit. We're going to get, hopefully, to Hampton Court Palace, and then maybe on to Teddington Lock, because we know the weather is turning for the worst. We were due to get off the Thames on Tuesday, but it looks like we're going to try and get off the Thames for Monday now, because the weather is changing and we don't want to be in the bad wind and rain on Tuesday. So as you come out of Runnymede and the lock, you've got these two bridges to go under, which are quite unusual. M25. There's a boat for sale over there. This is another one of the islands. Lots and lots of little tiny islands on the Thames. People waving over there. So we're coming into Staines now, or going through Staines under the bridge, and I believe there are some moorings on the left hand side, pub on the right, the Swan, and there's moorings on the left hand side, and apparently there's a Sainsbury's not far from the mooring, so if you need to get any shopping, that is the place to stop. We're cruising with our fellow YouTube vloggers, Never Enough Cruising, so they're in front of us, and for once we're actually sharing a lock with a narrowboat. Resting his leg. So we're just coming up to Chertsey Lock. And there's lock keepers on again. Yay! How about that ship for your home then? That is quite spectacular. They've made it look like a galleon. I don't know if you can see the boat behind with the masts. Oh, look at it from their back. Okay, so we're not far from Weybridge now, which is where the River Wey meets the River Thames. I'm not going to go down the River Wey today, possibly going to leave that for next year, but we're going to carry on the Thames. Faroes Island, and this is the bit where we're navigating through, or will be in a moment. We don't want to come down here at all. There's lots of different weirs, and then this comes on to the River Wey navigation. So we are going to come from Faroes Island through the lock at Shepperton and then onwards. So this is Faroes Island. You can go either side of this island. Well, we're going to take the right hand side. Lots and lots of houses in the middle. So they must have to use their boat to come off the island, perhaps. There's a weir that goes that way, down towards the way, the River Way, but if you wanted to go to the River Way, you need to come through this lock first at, I think this is Shepperton Lock. Yeah, Shepperton Lock. You either continue on the Thames through Shepperton Lock, or you come out of Shepperton Lock and turn right to go on the River Way. So these are the flood marks, my goodness. 1894, look right up there. 2004 was quite high. That would have meant that would have been right up to them houses over there, to the bottom of them. And if you want to go to the River Way, it's down there. Not that you can see anything that tells you. Yeah, it looks like a barn has been burnt down here. So what I thought was a pub wasn't a pub, it's actually the Weir Hotel. So we could have moored up there, and the Weirs, Julia Mark Weir, obviously ourselves, would have taken our boat, We're on the Move, to the Weir Hotel opposite the Weir. But unfortunately, we're cruising on. Boats, can you get in a lock? We've got 3 in front of us. We'll be the 4th one. And we've got another boat behind us. Let's see if we can fit in. I think that's a boat for the Caribbean and the summer vacations, and a little one to do maybe a couple of days away on the Thames, and then a little one just to do, you know, just go up and down. 4 boats there, 1 house. So we've just come up out of Sunbury Lock. We're making good time. And lots more floating homes as you come into Hampton. All different shapes and sizes. And as we go through this bridge here, oh my goodness, there's people jumping off the bridge. That's not good. Don't do that when we're coming through. And as we come through this bridge here, there's a weir in front of us. We've got to turn or steer right, and then we've got to go left into the lock. So you don't want to go straight forward here because you'll end up over the weir. I'm going to make a right turn. It's quite a sharp right turn with a boat in front of you. got the boats moored up, we're double breasted. You don't very often see that. And we are right outside Hampton Court Palace. Let's take a wander. So I don't know if you can see, there's Hampton Court Palace. I don't know if you can see the little characters that are running along the reef. And this is just the entrance. Hampton Court. They are beautiful. This is outside. Beautiful view of the castle in the background that just goes on forever. This bit of Hampton Court you can come to. You don't need a ticket for this. And there's a lovely tea room nearby, so it's well worth just coming in and having a look around. This entrance lead to, I wonder? Oh, it's quite a tunnel. I wonder who this could be speeding past us. Over there, and the train going over the river. But look over this side, what kind of boat is that? Maybe 3 boats. Wow, they're really unusual houseboats. Very unusual. I bet you get a great view. There's some windows at the bottom. I bet you stand up and look through them. Look at this floating home. It actually looks like a proper little house. Onto the railway bridge. We are moored at Teddington Lock with all the swans.